Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 20th of July 2021. Taking a look at Ethereum here on the weekly chart, weekly Ichimoku chart. Ethereum continues to trade against the really important level here on the volume profile, which is the VPOC, the volume point of control. In other words, it is the level or the price level where the most amount of trading has occurred. So the most amount of trading has occurred at the $1,761 level. We're trading just roughly $20 above that. We've traded below it this week so far, and we're flirting with breaking down below. We're also trading up against the 50% Fibonacci retracement on the weekly chart, and this level is also the 61.8 extension. So there's a lot of price and volume levels here that suggest it's going to be tough to break down below. And when you look at the composite index on the weekly chart, down below, you'll see that it's bounced off of a pretty steep, it's not steep, but very deep low. So the lowest low that we have is in descent on the chart is in. I don't know why this data is only going back to 2019, but on this chart right here, this is old, not old. It's not showing the old data. Whatever. It is in the historical low that we saw it bounce. Now, if we go to the daily chart and we look at and see what's happening, I mean, everything here points to really strong moves lower with not a lot of support. There's an imaginary horizontal line of support on the RSI that's just in that 35 level, and we're trading up against that right now and looking like it wants to break down below. The level to watch is any close here on the daily chart really below 1700, because that will likely mean we see a pretty strong drop to the next high volume node at 1200 to 1300. But again, as we move lower, I mean, there's not much of anything stopping price going from 1700 to 1400. There's just not a lot of anything to stop it from going that direction. Volume-wise, price-wise, Ichimoku-wise, there's a pretty open space in between there. But when we get down to 1400, there's two levels that are kind of on top of one another price-wise. There's the 618 Fibonacci retracement at 1427.89, and then the 100% extension at 1427.01. Those two price levels are very powerful, and they may be enough to support Ethereum. But again, those are the only two price levels that have any type of support based on a retracement and extensions using Fibonacci tools. The volume profile's at its thinnest there. Really, it's at its thinnest between 1700 and 1230. It's at its thinnest in that $1,400 range. So that is not an area that may hold. But I mean, there's a lot of buying that has come in, and it's held up price here. I think it's going to be very, very important to watch closely what occurs, because there is a descending triangle pattern that could form here, and descending triangles are, I mean, if you include the wick from here, we already have a descending triangle, and just watch for any close below 1700, because that will more than likely trigger the next huge sell-off south. Thank you for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe.